at Legoland, and we're here with Michael McNally and with Brand Relations, and he is on the side of the actual Lego product, which plays such a large role here at Legoland. And it seems like Legos, their legacy really kind of fits very nicely in with the theme park.
Yeah, you know, Lego's been around, the bricks themselves have been around since the late 50s. And the first Legoland park actually opened 10 years after that, in 1968 in Legoland, Denmark, which is where our headquarters is. So we've actually been using the Lego brick as a theme park attraction for many, many years. And we're really proud to open the Lego park here in Florida.
Yeah, and it seems to be really nice because a lot of times the theme park is just about going and getting on a ride and spinning around or going on a trick, and it doesn't really engage you, whereas it seems like here, just like the Legos themselves engage children,
yes,
they can really use the bricks and have a good time here just kind of building their own creations.
Yeah, I heard somebody say it really nicely earlier today that a lot of times when you go to a theme park, things happen to you as you're there and participating. Here at Legoland, just like at home in a playroom with Lego bricks, if you're not doing something to the experience, you're not going to have the experience. So you have to engage, you have to be a part of it. And there are so many different ways that kids can be a part of the fun that they're having here and make it their own experience. So they can pedal as fast as they want or as slow as they want. They can push buttons and make water shoot and sounds and things happen. So there are things to explore, but there are also ways that they can control their experience. And that's just what they do in the playroom with Lego.
Yeah, and it seems like they can customize, just like Legos, they can follow instructions, they can make their own thing, and here they can, and they can also see, like, let's say in Miniland, they can see the potential of Legos.
Absolutely. You know, and I see the potential of Lego. I walk by Lego models every day because I'm working for Lego, you know, and sometimes it can just be like wallpaper, you know, this Einstein model behind us. I'm like, yeah, I've seen that before. But when you go into these places and you really stop and you look at the way that people are appreciating and interacting with the models, you really do see the potential. You see how it inspires people, and you see how they want to go home and try and replicate what they see. And they believe that they can. And that's the best part, is that if you give them the material and you give them the inspiration, they're at least going to try and they're going to come out with something that they're going to feel really proud of.
Yeah, and this seems like a great park too. I know you've got that 12, age 2 to 12 demographic, but it's just like Legos themselves. It seems like you've got Duplos, you know, for the toddlers and the older kids and the parents, and even the grandparents seem to be really engaged too, and really relate to that Lego brand.
Yeah, and you know, I think that's what's really interesting about Legoland parks, is that they're all designed to be focused on creating fun for the kids, but it's also mindful of the fact that families are here and grandparents are here, and they're nostalgic about the Lego brand also. You know, so this is a nice strolling park. It's a place where older people can come and appreciate being surrounded by the energy of creativity and younger people, and not feel overwhelmed by the experience that it's so commercial or so thrill oriented. You know, and so it's just a nice and creative way for families to spend their time.
Yeah, it really is. And I know you're on the Lego toy side, but out of the parks, either this park or any, what is your favorite part of the Lego parks?
It's got to be Miniland. You know, as a kid who grew up building with Lego myself, and I was all about building cities and city planning. You know, this is the commercial zone and this is the residential zone. I had it all figured out, and I wanted to be an architect actually when I was little. And so I looked at Lego from an architecture perspective. But when I see Miniland, it just brings me right back to my childhood. Like, gosh, that's exactly what I was doing. Not at the same scale, but it's where my imagination was. You know, Legoland also delivers pirates and castle and adventurers and everything else. So any interest, any theme, any way that kids like to explore and play is here for them. For me, it's right over here.
Yeah, it seems like, you know, you've got the Sims on the computer, but Legos just really let kids do it.
Yeah, it's really fun, and I think that you know, Lego is a really compelling digital experience also. You know, we have video games, we have Lego Universe, we have really compelling things on Lego.com, and for some reason there's a real strong connection between physical and digital Lego experiences that don't necessarily detract from the other. You know, so a digital Lego experience actually, we've seen, reinforces people's desire to play with the physical things in a way that we haven't seen with other materials or other brands.
It's complementary, And then here you can come and have the massive scale experience.
It's like being in a giant toy box here. It's just so much fun.
Yeah, it's great. Well, thank you so much for chatting with us today.
Thank you. I'm glad you came out. I hope you have fun.
Thank you.
All right.